In the heart of London, Imam Hussein Media Group is on the brink of an extraordinary transformation. We are securing a new home, a sanctuary named after the Queen of Karbala, Lady Zainab Salamullahi alayhi, who commemorated Abi Abdullah al-Hussein and spread the message of Karbala. This new complex, spanning 515 square meters, will be the central hub for our 5 channels. A place for filming, editing, broadcasting, and gathering as a community. With a cost of £1.5 million, we invite you to be part of this new chapter. Each square meter will cost £2,900, but every contribution counts. One share is £290, or even one brick is £50. Your donation will not only build this sanctuary, but also secure immense reward in this world and the hereafter. Every show produced, every message broadcasted will be a source of thawab for you and your families. By helping us secure this building, you are paving the way for millions to connect with Karbala and the message of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam through our channels. Join the ranks of the lovers of Aba Abdullah. Be part of this noble cause. Donate today and make a lasting impact on Shia media globally.
ينعاد عليكي ينعاد عليكي الله معاك
مع السلامة.
انت في خطر ما لازم تضيعي
ما تخافي يا بنتي.
كيف حالك؟
When a person cries for Imam al-Hussein, this tear that comes out of the eye is an expression of the love and the mahabba and the mawadda for Imam al-Hussein, which is in the heart. Therefore, the tear is an expression of this firmly deep-rooted love that lies in the heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the emotion of love so powerful in that if it is manifested through a tear, this tear has the potential to cause revolutions that will cause earthquakes and bring the thrones of the tyrants crashing down to ash and dust.
Still confused about it. I want him to continue as a lecturer, because if I start judging him as a reciter, he doesn't really have a chance.
I'll read it with you. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
If you want to be a mullah, like if you're desperate but you're shy to go to the Shia voice, you need to keep practice.
But for this message, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called him by his title.
And then you were just playing with the lecture. You were in full flow. I think if you weren't given a time limit, you could have spoken so much more. I want to give you a round of applause.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant.
Yeah, don't worry.
ملا حسين.
والله ملا عليه.
ماشي. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. Your name?
Syed Baqir Bukhari.
Syed Baqir. Background, whereabouts do you live?
So we live in Manchester.
In Manchester. MashaAllah.
ماشي. That was a masterclass.
كان تريدني أنسى وبطل الناح
ركبوها على الناقة
This is بحراني ملا. This is ملا. This is الأسلوب البحراني. This is the أسلوب البحراني. They use it a lot. الملالي الخطاطيب البحرنا they use it a lot. صح. شيخ أحمد العصفور he use it a lot.
أحمد العصفور it doesn't affect on the ولا سوف يعصي.
So much resilience and patience. The love that you seek starts with the love that you
gone through something like she has, and she fought through all of it, all of her family getting murdered, getting killed. لكن كواكب طالبية
bringing me up in this way to do zikr Muhammad.
This episode was not easy to judge, to tell you the truth.
Right then, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, as-salatu was-salamu ala khayr al-anbiya'i wal-mursaleen wa habibi ilah al-alamin bil-Qasim al-Mustafa Muhammad wa ala ali bayti at-tayyibin at-tahirin al-ma'sumin. Distinguished guests, our judges, viewers at home, and of course the lovely audience, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and Shahr Ramadan Kareem to you all, and welcome back to the Shia Voice. The last two nights have shown us nothing but talent from contestants who have traveled to London from all around the world. And my, oh my, are you in for a treat tonight, inshallah. I'm your host, Mullah Ali Fadil.
And I'm Mullah Rashid Haidar, and I completely agree with you, Mullah. We have seen some fantastic speakers and reciters so far, and we are just getting started.
Absolutely. Now, in true Shia Voice fashion, we have more auditions for you. We have wonderful audience and viewers at home, and we will see who makes it through to the next round and who will be, unfortunately, going home.
That is right. But before we get started, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Imam Hussein Charity, who makes it their mission to stamp out poverty wherever they can. But they cannot do it alone, and this is where you guys come in. Your donations are vital in keeping their mission afloat. Head over to their website, www.imamhusseincharity.com, or download their Sadaqah app now to make your contributions.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mullah Rashid. Now, please, dear audience and you viewers at home, if you are watching, please give a massive round of applause to our judges for today. Thank you, thank you. I'm sure our judges are looking forward to seeing what the contestants have in store for them tonight. But I think it's time we bring out our first contestant.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Let's do it. So I'm going to be backstage chatting to the families and contestants.
Yes.
So I'll be back here later.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Asghar Bakhtyar. I'm 10 years old. I'm from New Jersey, America. I got involved with reciting Quran when I was 7 years old, and I would my teachers online, we would go and then practice the Quran.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Give us your name and how old are you?
My name is Asghar and I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. Slight American accent there. You've come all the way from the States?
Yes.
Tell us more about your community. Whereabouts are you based?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Wonderful. And the background? Afghani, mashallah. And in your community, has anyone inspired you to take this particular route? Tell us more about yourself.
So my parents and my Quran teachers, they help, I admire them. They helped me come here.
MashaAllah. Can you give us some of the names of your Quran teachers? Maybe we should give them a shout out tonight.
Qari Tyler Abbas and Sister Sonia.
MashaAllah. God bless the both of them. And what was the first episode of the Shia Voice that you ever watched?
I just watched them, with my family.
Okay, wonderful. And what will you be reciting for us today, inshallah?
Al-Duha and Ashar.
Okay, Al-Duha and Inshirah. Okay, we look forward to hearing your recital. Let everyone please welcome Ali Asghar Bakhtyar with a round of applause.
To all my friends and families in America, I'm going to try my best to make victory and come back home with excited faces. Please recite aloud salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى.
الله الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى
أكبر ولله الحمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
ما شاء الله.
ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل وسلم.
Being at the Shia Voice has been very exciting because this is my first time in the Shia Voice.
رسول الله وآله الأطهار.
How are you feeling after that?
Good.
Yeah? All right, brilliant. Mullah Nazar, Bismillah, we'll start you off today.
بارك الله فيك علي أصغر Bakhtyar. Obviously, you are not Arabic speaker, and people call Arabic language لغة الضاد because very difficult to pronounce ض. ض is different than ض even. It's very accurate. Yeah, ض لغة الضاد. Of course, this is not your language, but I believe that still you are very young, 10 years old. Yeah, you
Yes.
have 10 years old.
Yeah.
So you have very long way to work very hard to learn Quran. What I see that is fine as a beginner. Do you rank yourself as beginner or?
What do you rank yourself? Beginner, intermediate, expert?
Probably like a beginner.
Beginner. Bravo, bravo. Very nice.
Humble. Good.
Yeah. So you have still very long way to learn, especially the pronunciation. I had students like you, not Arab. Yeah. It was very difficult for them to pronounce the or the or sad or ha. Bismillah ar-Rahman. Yeah. With practice, now they are perfect.
Good. You like
so
that?
it's possible. It's possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Habibi,
brilliant.
bravo.
I'm going to
bravo.
go to Mullah Hussein as well. What did you think, by the way, of his, before you get onto your feedback, what do you think of his voice? Because for me, immediately, it was like very powerful.
Yeah, the voices are beautiful. Well, thank you first. And allow me not to judge this time, all right? Because I have seen some potential in there. Obviously, there are some few issues here and there, but you're still young for them, okay? What I want you to do is to continue, do whatever you are doing right now, get more support to understand, these technical issues.
Yeah.
All right? And you will improve them, I'm sure, because you have the foundation. You got the foundation, so just build upon it.
Inshallah.
بالتوفيق.
Inshallah. Ahsantum. Syed Masaib.
Yeah. Like I say, they will speak about the Hakam. I just want to know, you are from New Jersey. You know I'm from New Jersey as well.
Yes.
Yeah, please come to my center this Ramadan. Please recite the Quran there. Which center are you from, by the way?
Muhammadiyah?
Yes.
Muhammadiyah.
Oh, mashallah. You have to come, and I'm so glad that you took that journey from USA and you came here. I'm very proud of you. You have a very unique style, unique voice. Mashallah, keep going. Continue in this light.
Thank you.
Very good.
MashaAllah.
And lastly, but not least, Dr. Syed Ammar.
I don't want to take too much time. I think, we're always inspired when we see the youngsters in our community have that relationship with the Holy Quran. And you've got the invaluable advice of Mullah Nazar al-Qatari and previously Said Jalal Ma'soumi, phenomenal advisors in this area. there's something I've always wanted to do. You seem very comfortable with both Duha and Inshirah. Can I just ask you to go to Surah Al-Takwir?
Yes.
And I want you to recite Surah Al-Takwir, okay? I just want to see your recital of Takwir, because you seem to follow Abdul Basit's recital.
Abdul Basit, yeah.
You know, his most famous recital arguably is Takwir. Do you mind if I just ask you maybe for 30 seconds just to recite the first 6-7 verses of Takwir? I just want to see how you flow with a different surah, please.
Do you possibly know what page it is? I can.
Surah 81,
81.
if I'm not mistaken.
Where is Inshirah? Just go.
No, we found it. It's page 500 and.
Inshirah has 94, so it's about 13 surahs before.
586 for you.
إذا الشمس كورت. Yeah, 586.
إذا الشمس كورت. بسم الله. صل على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
The judges made me change the surah because they wanted to see if I could recite any part of the Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا الشمس كورت وإذا النجوم انكدرت وإذا الجبال سيرت وإذا العشار عطلت
ما شاء الله.
وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. That was brilliant. Please stand. أحسنتم, Sayyid Ammar. Why did you make him do that?
Well, it's, as I said, Abdul Basit's most famous. And I just want to see, I don't want someone to fall into this trap of being comfortable with certain surah only.
Yeah.
Duha and Inshirah, they're connected, you're comfortable, you've been practicing it a long time. I wanted to see, do you have this ability to go to any part of the Holy Quran and recite it wonderfully?
Yeah.
And it wasn't just wonderful, it was superb. Well done.
Mullah Hussein, how was his, because
it made me change the mark.
On the spot.
Thanks to Sayyid Ammar, I changed my mark, to be honest.
It's very hard to remember the maqam.
Because even the selection of the verses now, he didn't practice them obviously.
Yeah.
He was improvising and it was beautiful.
Fantastic.
So you have a credit for that.
Brilliant.
I give you credit for that.
Brilliant. Well, please put your hands together for Ali Asghar Bakhtyar. Ahsant.
Tell me, will I ever see you again?
MashaAllah, what a performance from you. It looks like you're, you know what you're doing. MashaAllah. How long have you been practicing? How long have you been reciting for? When did you start reciting Quran?
Like when I was 7.
Okay. Give me some memories of when you started reading Quran.
I would like recite and just listen to Qari Abdul Basit, and then do this practice with my Quran teachers.
MashaAllah, amazing. And Dad, I want to ask, how have you seen his development from when he started to where he is now, MashaAllah? Sayyid Misam obviously has said that, you know, he wants him to come in Ramadan. How does that make you feel as a father?
Very proud of him either way. From where he started, when I took him to the mosque the first time and he just recited Bismillah. That was the first thing that he ever recited. And then after that, he just had the courage and the hard work to get him where he is now. So I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, no, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And on the spot to change and to still do a fantastic job. MashaAllah, you're amazing. Keep it up. Keep it up, inshallah.
I'd give my life.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abbas. I am 12 years old and I am from Newcastle. I've come to Shia Voice today because I was inspired by Instagram last year. I've seen many other kids and many other people perform and do a great performance. So I thought to myself, since I have been performing since I was at the age of 3, I would like to give it a go and see how it feels and inshallah gain more knowledge from the Shia Voice.
So I'll never flee.
We are here with Hur Abbas, our second contestant of episode number 3. First and foremost, you've got a fantastic name, mashallah. Second thing is you're gonna give us a lecture on the Wilayat of Amir al-Mu'mineen. What does Amir al-Mu'mineen mean to you?
Amir al-Mu'mineen is Imam Ali alayhi salam, the father of Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein alayhi salam. He means most of our life, our Shia, our religion. It's all because of him and his family. So yeah.
MashaAllah. Well, inshallah, you stay on this path and I think you're going to do a good job, inshallah.
I did give my soul for Hussein's
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Your name?
Hur Abbas.
Hur Abbas. Hur Abbas. How old are you?
12 years old.
And you've come from where?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, I was there recently to watch a game, but unfortunately we didn't win. But I love going to St. James's. You support the Geordies? Are you Geordie through and through, or support Newcastle?
I'm not really into football, but I do support Newcastle. I'm into boxing. I'm a boxer myself. Judges, you better put me through to the next round.
You've come here to lecture.
Yes.
So you're ready to face me?
Yes.
You're ready to impress?
Yes.
You're ready to be questioned?
Yes.
Fantastic. And I saw something written that you came here because you saw advice for your future. Tell us more.
So I came here for my feedback from you, Syed, Ammar, and the other judges, and I would try my best to do the speech because I've been into speeches since I was 3. And
3?
Since the age of 3, I used to do speeches, and then I grew up and I keep doing speeches. I never forgot this topic. And now here I am. I'm here to progress myself, and the feedback I get, I'm going to improve on that.
MashaAllah.
Tell us about the title of the lecture.
So my topic is Wilayat Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. And I have chosen this topic as it's one of the most historical events in Islamic history.
Okay, so everybody is definitely going to help you with the loudest of salawats.
I know Syed Ammar is one of the judges, and I have seen few and many videos of him. I love the way how he starts his lecture, and he inspires me, and I like the way he does his lectures. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والخاتم المرسلين الشفيعنا والسيدنا والطبيب قلوبنا مولانا أبي القاسم محمد صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Respect the scholars, elders, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Like I said, today I have chosen my topic, Wilayat Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
In the Holy Quran, in Surah Maida, verse number 67, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Ya ayyuhar Rasul, balligh ma unzila ilayka min rabbik, wa in lam taf'al fama ballaghta risalata, wallahu ya'simuka minan nas, inna Allah la yahdi al-qawm al-kafirin. O Apostle, deliver what has been revealed to you from your Lord, and if you do not, then you have not delivered his message. Allah will protect you from the people. Surely Allah will not guide the unbelieving people. Now, Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti says in his book Al-Itqan that out of the 6,666 ayahs in the Holy Quran, there's this one ayah that's revealed in the Holy Quran once, but came down to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam 3 times. And the ayah is, بَلِّغْ مَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ مِن رَبِّكَ. Why did this ayah come down 3 times to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Because this message defined the future of our ummah. It clarified the leadership of Islam. And it wasn't only for that time. It was for all generations to come. Now in the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always calls our Holy Prophet with a sweet and lovable name. For example, Yasin, Taha, Muzammil, Mudassir. But for this message, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called him by his title, position and rank. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhar Rasul, balligh ma unzila ilayka min rabbik. Now Rasulullah started his journey with 80,000 people just from Medina. And on the way to Mecca from other villages and other places, more people joined in. At this time, Imam Ali alayhi salam was in Yemen collecting khums and zakat. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wrote a letter and sent it to Imam Ali alayhi salam. And the letter said, "Oh Ali, I have got your ihram. Come join us." After performing the Hajj on 18th of Zil-Hajj, over 100,000 pilgrims returned from the farewell Hajj. So they stopped at a place called Ghadir Khum. Ghadir Khum is a pond which is located between the cities of Mecca and Medina, near the settlement of Al-Juhfa. Then our Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told everyone to gather. After everyone gathered, a pulpit was erected using saddles and other materials. Standing before the sea of believers, our Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam delivered a sermon that began by affirming his mission and relationship with the Ummah. He said, "Am I not closer to you than you your own self?" Everybody replied in unison, "Yes, O Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Then he took Imam Ali alayhi salam's hand, raised it high and proclaimed, "Man kuntu mawla fahadha aliyun mawla." For whomever I am master, Ali is his master. Now the word here, mawla, signifies much more than friendship. It conveys authority, leadership, and guardianship. Then our Holy Prophet raised his hands high and done a dua in front of everyone, where everyone could hear, and the dua was, "Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be a supporter of whoever supports him, an enemy of whoever opposes him, help those who help him, and forsake those who forsake him." Then at this time, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam brought down an ayah from Surah Maida, verse number 3. The ayah was, "Al-yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum." Today we completed your deen for you. Then our Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "In this world I am leaving 2 very precious stuff.
Exactly.
If you adhere them to precious stuff, you will never go astray after me. The first thing is the holy book, the holy Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what is the second thing? The second thing is the progeny of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam."
أحسنت.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
If you would like to find out more historical detailed facts about this historical event, you can read a book called Al-Ghadir from page 95 to 101. There are many references from Sunni books and Shia books in this book called Al-Ghadir. Now I would like to do a little poet in Urdu. पूरा हुआ खुदा का इरादा गदीर में, मौलायों को मिल गया मौला गदीर में, किस किस के ख्वाब थे जो मिट्टी में मिल गए, किस किस के ख्वाब थे जो मिट्टी में मिल गए, निकला है हसरतों का जनाजा गदीर में, कुफ्र व नफाक व शिर्क परेशान हो गए, कुफ्र व नफाक व शिर्क परेशान हो गए, तीनों का हो रहा है सफाया गदीर में, उतरा हुआ है शेख का चेहरा गदीर में, उतरा हुआ है शेख का चेहरा गदीर में, नकली ने देखा असली खलीफा गदीर में, हैदर को मुस्तफ़ा ने बड़ी चाहतों के साथ, हैदर को मुस्तफ़ा ने बड़ी चाहतों के साथ हिजरत की शब सुलाया, उठाया गदीर में, नारा हैदरी, नारा हैदरी. I could notice when I went on the stage, I was feeling a bit nervous and I felt like my hand was shaking. And then I thought Ammar Nakshawani would pick up on that, so I started doing some more hand gestures to get the panic off. But there wasn't a lot of panic on me, as I was more focused on the speech and the audience. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Massive, massive round of applause for that. That was amazing. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Well done. Well done. Firstly, before I go to Sayyid Ammar, how do you feel about that?
I feel perfect about that.
You feel perfect about that?
Yes.
Sayyid Ammar, was that 10-10?
My bro, if anyone knows about how looks can be deceiving, it's me. when you came up, Hur, and you said you're going to lecture, and I looked at you and I thought, is he an extrovert? Is he really going to command this? My God, looks can be deceiving. You are fantastic.
MashaAllah.
Fantastic in so many ways. I promise you, when you begun with Surah 5, verse 67, do you know what I thought? I thought you were going to make a mistake in the verse.
He didn't make it.
You didn't make a mistake in that verse. That's not an easy verse.
Yeah. And he finished it.
And he finished it comfortably. And then you were just playing with the lecture. You were in full flow. I think if you weren't given a time limit, you could have spoken so much more. Okay. You went to Suyuti's Itqan. You know, to know Suyuti's Itqan is difficult. So whichever website you've got that from, well done. But Suyuti's Itqan is a very profound work. It really focuses on the Quran and the development. It's like a Quranic sciences text. You went through that so comfortably. And also something else, I moved from my seat to go and sit there because I want to see if you get affected by movement. Mm-hmm. And you didn't get affected. You just continued like a steam train. You just continued to talk about...
Can I ask
you?
Yeah,
go ahead, Mullah. Yeah.
How did you feel when Sayyid Ammar moved?
I knew this was a trick because I felt it.
He's seen Shia voice before, so you've seen it before.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Yes.
I want you to be very honest with me. Have you written this whole lecture?
Yes.
Now I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Although you're beginning, and we've all done this in the beginning, whatever you do, don't continue by writing a whole lecture. I did notice that when I did go over there, you didn't want to make any more eye contact with me. Do you know why? Because you're looking at the words you've memorized, isn't it?
Kind of, yes.
Had you looked at me when I moved there, then it would have shown you haven't memorized the lecture. Because you would have been so in command that you would have turned around to me and you would have said, yeah, this is the point. I've got you. You don't faze me. Yes. But you continued looking straight because you've memorized that whole lecture. But to memorize the whole lecture at the age of 15 and to recite the Quran perfectly and to be quoting ulama from our school and other schools, outstanding job, Sayyid Hur Abbas. I want to give you a round of applause.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. Sayyid Hur, I'm going to ask you, family members, who do you have with you?
So my mom, she's sitting right there. Then I have two sisters over there.
MashaAllah.
Where's mom? Mom, you should be super proud.
Very proud.
Really, you should be super proud.
That was brilliant. Thank you.
It went really well. I was expecting some good feedback and maybe some negative feedback.
Barakallah feek, Syed Hur Abbas, as you ended your lecture with hadith, إني تارك فيكم الثقلين كتاب الله وعترتي. We started our episode today with Kitab Allah and the lecture about Ahl al-Bayt.
Yes.
And beautifully you talked about Amir al-Mu'mineen. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله ذكر علي عبادة. Mentioning Ali ibn Abi Talib is worship. So you made that, and thank you very much. Very nice, beautiful.
Sayyid Maysam?
Yes, I have actually a question for Sayyid Ammar.
Okay.
Sayyid Ammar, when you started lecturing in the beginning, would that faze you when someone would get up and go, or is that, how did you overcome it?
Well, I don't know if I've even overcome it until now.
Okay.
It's very difficult because for the crowd, it's like, why is this guy getting angry if a child is moving? He should just be smiling like the rest of us. But for me, like in your case, all of a sudden, the ayah that's coming, there's a verse, I'm getting to this verse, and all of a sudden I see the words, kid moving, kid moving. I don't want kid moving in the middle of that verse.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because now it gets a bit jumbled up.
How did you overcome that?
Someone gave me a great piece of advice. They said to me, if there's someone moving at the back, do not call it out because 75% of the crowd does not know there's any movement there.
Okay.
The moment you call it out, then everybody's like...
Turning around, yeah.
And they turn around. But there are certain places, and it's not the fault of the children, by the way. It's not the fault of the children that are moving. Sometimes it's the mosque that needs to work on itself to have the children have their program separately from the adults. It's not fair on a 7-year-old or 9-year-old to sit in the lecture of somebody which is so difficult, daunting, deep, above their age. There has to be a separate area where they can have something which speaks to their level of their intellect. Yeah,
makes sense.
Anything else? David?
Yes. Because I have feedback for him. Regards to the lecture, I think Syed Ammar has said everything that you needed to hear. But at the end, you did Urdu poetry. Okay. So I wanted to say, even with your lecture and with Urdu poetry, don't just steamroll. That's not good, because you need to give your listeners time to digest some of the information. I was trying to jot down as many. You had, mashallah, you had very good. You had you used the Quran. You referenced a book, and you had a lot of elements. I love that. Your hand movements, very good. Just I think you read a musaddas at the end, or it was 6 lines, or it was I couldn't tell.
Did you say musaddas?
Like couplets or 6.
Because musaddas for us is like
it's a gun.
No, for us it's 6 lines. No, it's a 6-line poetry.
6 lines.
Interesting. Musaddas. Interesting. I never heard that. Did you know about
musaddas? Yes.
Did you know about musaddas?
Oh, saddas. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I never heard about that.
But just
musaddas.
Musaddas comes from 6, yeah?
Yeah. But hearing it as musaddas.
Yeah.
Sorry, please.
Well, the effect is supposed to be like a gunshot at the end. So that at the two last lines, you should give us some room to breathe, so I can do the nada. I tried to come in and digest and say it, but you continue to the next verse. So next time, if you do continue on to, and I'm just saying this, so if you go to the next round, you can slow down a bit and let us absorb it.
Yeah. Just a quick question before I go to Mullah Hussein. How long kind of did it take you to do the research and memorizing?
In here, my mom is my teammate. So me and my mom, we done lots of researching day and night, and then we wrote this speech up to 3 times, and then we restarted again.
Okay.
And then we realized we shouldn't write the whole speech. We should write point to point, and then that will make me remember the speech.
Yeah.
Can I just say a couple of things?
Yes.
Firstly, even me, I bounce off ideas sometimes with my mother.
Yes.
You know, so I'm very comfortable. Yeah. I'm very comfortable and proud to say that I bounce off some of my lecturing ideas with my mother. But I want to say a second thing as well, and that is my public speaking course that I run every year. I want to give you a sponsorship that you will be on that public speaking course 2025.
على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أحسنتم. Mullah Hussein, please.
Habibi Syed, I think Syed Ammar has said enough. And you represent an example for us, for making us proud to put up a show like that. To be honest, I mean, with this age and the quotings, the referings, I mean, this is just such an amazing job. Even with the help of your mother, you're the one on the stage. And with the trick Syed Ammar did, I know he was doing the trick, by the way, all right? And I was looking at you, I didn't look at Syed Ammar at all. I just wanted to see your reaction, and you didn't flip.
I got some really good feedback from the judges. They liked my speech, and alhamdulillah, I didn't stutter or I didn't forget anything, and I got good feedback, and I also got a few tips from Syed Ammar Nakshawani.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Syed. Hur Abbas Naqvi, round of applause for him, please. Ahsantum, Syed.
I did give my soul.
What a lecture. I was sitting there and I was just listening to you, and you were just blowing me away, and I thought I was just sitting in a majlis. Honestly, mashallah, that was an amazing job. I want to know, you quoted a lot of books, a lot of Quran, a lot of hadith. How does your research work in terms of before you go and do a lecture? How do you go about researching your stuff?
So I use help from my mom first. Before we build the introduction, then we try to add up onto that, and then my mom, she researched quite a lot, so she found many references and many other stuff I could have said, but time limit stopped me flowing. So me and my mom, we build up, and then we make more stuff and add on to that until it is a complete majlis.
I said so, mashallah. Well, amazing. I think you've done a very good job. And yeah, I think you made it through to the next round. Let's see, inshallah. Good job.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mullah Muhammad Al-Atwani and I'm from London. I like to recite because my mom was reciting when I was like 2 years old. Then I picked it up from her, and when I was 3 years old I started reading.
Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you doing today? You okay?
Yeah.
So, Muhammad, you're going to read the Latmiya for us today. I want to know, out of all the reciters you've ever heard in your life, every single reciter, who's your favorite?
Ali Muhammad.
Nice, good option, good option, good option. Which one from Ali Muhammad your favorite?
باسمك أنادي للأبد.
Nice, nice, good option. You looking forward to reciting for us today, inshallah? You're going to do a good job.
Thank you.
Inshallah.
Can I have a hug? Is it okay? Hello. Go on.
Allah.
Yeah. You gonna do good? Yeah.
This is a classic.
Imam Hussein to me is like something very, very special, and I love him so much. And this is probably why I like khidmah. That's what I know, the musibah of Ahlul Bayt. So I want to akhdim, so inshallah they be happy.
من صلى على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
الثانية غفر الله لكم.
ما شاء الله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
الثالثة لحب فاطمة الزهراء بأعلى أصواتكم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
I'm feeling like excited and nervous at the same time.
باسمك أنادي للأبد يا فاطمة الزهرة مدد والدعوة تصعد للسماء بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة. باسمك أنادي للأبد يا فاطمة الزهرة مدد والدعوة تصعد للسماء بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة. يا زهرة رايدك تدعين لي يا زهرة رايدك تدعين لي وخدمك بالليالي الفاطمية وخدمك كل حياتي للمنية برضا شدر العلي يرضى علي برضا شدر العلي يرضى علي. لا تحرمين من العزاء هالخدمة أعظم جائزة. لا تحرمين من العزاء هالخدمة أعظم جائزة. دعواتي باسمك دائما بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة. بمصابك دايم حسين على بالي بمصابك دايم حسين على بالي. الله. محرم يبدي من هاي الليالي يوم مثل زينب أنادي بصوت عالي شتقول تعالي يوم حسن يما تعالي تعالي يوم حسن تعالي يوم حسن يما تعالي يما منك عرفت المسألة انتي بداية كربلاء. منك عرفت المسألة انتي بداية كربلاء وحسين كان خادمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة. أريد النار وحدة تنظريني وظل خادم إلك لا تغيريني وإذا موتي أجاني تحضريني بقبولك يا زكية تبشريني بقبولك يا زكية تبشريني لمن يغطوني بجفن حضريني يا أم الحسن لمن يغطوني بجفن حضريني يا أم الحسن وانظرها حسن خاتمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة اسمك أنادي باسمك أنادي للأبد يا فاطمة الزهرة مدد والدعوة تصعد للسماء بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
لف الأوراق حط
أحسنت أحسنت.
If it's your dream to become a mullah, just don't be shy. Come to the Shia voice. No one will make fun of you.
Mullah Hussein wants to do something right now.
MashaAllah.
I'll read it with you.
أريد النظرة وحدة
تنظريني وظل خادم إلك لا تغيريني وإذا موتي إجاني
بقبولك يا زكية تبشريني
لمن يغطوني بجفن حضريني يا أمي الحسن لمن يغطوني بجفن حضريني يا أمي الحسن وانظرها حسن الخاتمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بفاطمة بعد مرة ثانية وياي لمن يغطوني بجفن حضريني يا أمي الحسن لمن يغطوني بجفن
حضريني يا أم الحسن
وانظرها حسن الخاتمة بفاطمة بفاطمة.
Before I got on the stage, I was confident in myself. I was like, come on, Hamoudi, you could do this. You're going to win and go to the next round.
Can you see how emotional you've made Syed Ammar? Yeah?
Yes.
How do you feel about that performance? Put your mic.
It was good.
You feel it was good?
Yeah.
I think I really need to get down here because I feel like I'm looking really high up. You think it was good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Syed Ammar.
La, what words cannot describe such things, you know. It's difficult to describe these moments.
Well, first of all, we didn't know what's your name.
Yeah.
You just came and took the microphone and recited. We didn't know. What's your name?
Mullah Muhammad al-Atwani.
MashaAllah. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
7. So you go to school, yeah?
Yes.
So the qasida is written in Arabic or in English, but you are
Arabic.
It's in Arabic, so you can read Arabic as well, Arabic and English both. MashaAllah. Hamoudi, I can see in your biography you put that you support Liverpool.
Yeah, Ammi, which Liverpool? This most emotional moment you're going to Liverpool? No, he did tell me. He did tell me that he had heard about this.
Yeah.
But it's just the most emotional moment. It's extremely difficult because
Anyway.
No, it's difficult because, by the way, just for those in the audience that didn't really understand, the reason why it's emotional, it says, when in the moment that I am wrapped in my shroud, it's a plea for Fatima Zahra to be there. And in the Arabic way that it's recited, especially in here, and it really is emotional because, you know, in these moments we do pray that any member of the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam is with us in that time, which is a very difficult time. And that's why I said Ammar is, I believe, emotional. But actually, what actually caused your emotion, Syed?
Nah, just you know.
I know. Well, I know.
Tell me.
Well, I know, Syed. What makes us separated from the singers is the delivery of the message we carry.
Yeah.
All right? And it is full of emotions. If we can deliver this message, then we have succeeded with our mission.
Yeah.
Muhammad, mashallah, I don't want to judge you. I'm not allowed to judge you anyways, because even in my domain of expertise, people with your age, we compare what you can give with your age, with the number of the years you carry.
Okay.
What you have, especially for al-mustahal. You know what al-mustahal is, right?
Yeah.
The mustahal timing is on spot. You were saying it on spot. All right, maybe you have some difficulties inside, but I don't care. The main thing was on spot to an extent that I wouldn't really concentrating on your performance as much as the soul you were giving. And the choice of the words and the lyrics was amazing. So I really wish you all the best, and I want to see you grow, continuing doing what you're doing right now.
I thought my performance was like amazing. I left one of the judges speechless.
Some things in the ishq of Imam Hussein al-Islam, Bibi Fatima Zahra, it crosses beyond borders, beyond language. You can feel it. I know that when I started, I just want to give some feedback. When I started, when I was your age, I wasn't technically sound like maybe some professional reciters are, but you have the feeling, and that's what transcends. Sometimes when you get older, you will lose the feeling and you maintain the technicalities, and we're talking about levels and octaves and source. That is all secondary, tertiary even. We want this, don't ever lose the feeling. And you know what? Your age, 7 years old, it reminds me of, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Imam al-Hassan as-salatu was close to 6 or 7 years old when his mother passed. So when you recite things that are close to that age, or to the younger ones who died or were martyred in Karbala, that will connect more with the audiences and continue on this path. I just want to, because we have not talked about your personality, because I couldn't get, because you started right away, as Mullah Nazar said, I'm always curious to know what got you started, what interested you in this Nuhakhani, Latmiya, and what will you do if you win the Shia voice? What will you do with the money? I'm always, as a viewer even, I want to know what these kids are thinking when they come to the stage, because it's so brave of you to come here, and I hope when other kids look at you, they want to come to the stage.
So he's asking what actually inspired you to come onto the show?
So when I was like 2 years old, my mom, she reads, and I got inspired by her, and I started to listen to qasaid and like act or pretend like I was reading. I loved reading. That was my new hobby. So when I was three years old, I started like reading.
MashaAllah. And what would you do if you win this show? If you were to get 10,000 pounds?
I'll go like quarter or half to the charity and half to my mom.
Allah.
And the rest I'll like take them. So when I grow up, I could like build a hay'ah or majlis.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
And it's going to be called Hay'at Shabab al-Qasim.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
Loud salawat, please, for him. Allah. Salli ala Muhammad. Ali Muhammad. Pure souls we have. Pure souls. Subhanallah. Shout out to Imam Hussein Charity for the work they're doing, Parachinar, and everywhere where they've been doing work.
Syed, any last words?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to contain myself. It's very difficult. It's difficult. But you know, alhamdulillah, you mentioned Qasim. It is, as soon as you see these young ones and you think of the 10th of Muharram and the ones, the ones that we lost. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is what you've done. And I'm sure that all of your recitations in the future will have this kind of effect on people and audiences. We're all very proud of you. I'm sure Baba, Mama is very proud of you as well. And I'm sure Fatima Zahra alayhi salam, who you're reciting about, is very proud of you. And guys, can you please put your hands together for Mullah Muhammad Al-Atwani. Ahsant.
You did a good job. How does it feel? It's now all over. You've recited. People are happy with you. How does it make you feel? Are you happy?
Yes.
Give me a bit more. Tell me, what are you feeling right now?
I'm happy and I'm excited if I go to the next round. And I just really like your voice.
Do you think you've done enough to get to the next round? I think you have. Yeah? You got this. Give me a high five. Big one.
Do you want to see what a Sadaqah Jariyah looks like? Now imagine you helped us donate to build a better school. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein Charity.
Well done to all our auditionees that performed this first half of the show. You really are all mini Husseinis. Now, speaking of mini Husseinis, ignite a passion in your mini Husseini by showing them the importance of giving water to those in need. Every year, Imam Hussein Charity provides water for millions of Zuwar making their journey towards Imam Hussein alayhi salam during the Arba'in period. And last year, your mini Husseinis got involved in helping spread this message. However, we still need your help. To make a donation at imamhusseincharity.com, or you can download the Sadaqah app, that's SADAQA, and inspire your mini Husseini.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Diyar al-Khuzai. أنا عمري 20 سنة وقدمت من ألمانيا من بريمن إلى شيعة فويس. حاليا أنا طالب إن شاء الله وأدرس أيضا في حوزة وأهوى الشعر وأحب إلقاء الشعر ومتأثر إن شاء الله أيضا في شاعر المبدع الأديب محمد الحرزي. فإن شاء الله قدمنا على أن نقدم شيء جميل ويليق بحق ذلك الشاعر.
Inshallah, is looking very amazing, very beautiful. Habibi, how long have you been reciting for?
Wallahi, I started reciting 2 years and a half, yeah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah bless you, inshallah, give you more tawfiq, inshallah. And my last question to you is, what's the inspiration for you following this path of reciting, of doing khidmah? What is the inspiration?
My inspiration is to let the audience feel in their heart more the Masaib of Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam, and let they cry about them. Inshallah, may Hussein give us tawfiq.
Ilahi amin. Fantastic, Habibi. Best of luck, inshallah.
ولا نرتضي مولا سواه على الورى وان جحدته
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. أهلا ومرحبا. الاسم؟
اسمي ديار الخزاعي.
ديار، ما شاء الله. What a beautiful name.
Thank you.
اسم جدا جميل.
الله يعزك يا رب.
You speak only Arabic or?
أتكلم شوية إنجليزي بس أفضل العربية.
تفضل العربي. So you can speak English but you.
خلينا على العربي أحسن.
Arabic and other language?
ألماني.
ألماني.
Yes.
You speak Dutch as well. ألماني. Germany or Dutch يعني هولندا.
Yes.
أنت جاي الحين تقرأ لنا عربي لو ألماني؟
عربي، شعر عربي. أبيات الشاعر محمد الحرزي.
أبيات الشاعر محمد الحرزي. إلقاء يعني.
أحسنت. إلقاء.
إلقاء. I think this is first time we have إلقاء عربي.
Yeah.
Even in previous season.
Arabic poetry only.
أنا قليلا ما مرتبك، يعني مو ارتباك ذا أنه خوف، ولكن مرتبك بأنه أحاول أبذل الجهد لخدمة الحسين عليه السلام، لأنه الحسين لا يلق له خدمة تكون كأي شيء عادي، بالعكس لازم واحد يبذل كل جهده. فإن شاء الله نحن يعني نقوم بفعل يليق بذلك الأمر.
Do you write؟
أحاول هسه حاليا قاعد أتعلم، بس أكثر شيء أحفظ أشعار.
طيب إذا مثلا خلينا نفترض عجبتنا كلنا،
أي.
نحن الأربعة،
أي.
شو بتسوي بعدين ككارير؟
والله شو أسوي بعدين؟
يعني إلقائك كان حلو، عجبنا كلنا.
إلقائك كان حلو، كل شيء كان جميل.
بعدين
المرحلة الثانية أحاول أنه أبدي أشطر، أنه أشوف مثلا قصائد شعرية، أبيات شعرية، وأحاول أتصرف بأبياتها. وبعد ذلك إذا طورت من نفسي وعرفت مثلا طريقة القاء
حاولت تكتب؟
والله حاولت، بس إنه شفته صعب.
نعم. طيب.
الله يعزك.
طيب حبيبي أستاذ ديار، متع أسماعنا وأسماع المشاهدين بالقصائد اللي عندك.
الله يعزك يا رب. الله يحفظك. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
الحسين هو منار، الحسين هو ضياء، الحسين هو مصباح للهدى، الحسين هو فوز الدنيا والآخرة، الحسين هو كل شيء. فالحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بولاية أمير المؤمنين وبولاية ابنه الحسين الشهيد الذي ضحى من أجله للدين.
ثانية غفر الله لكم بأعلى أصواتكم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
إذا قست القلوب، فإذا أعياك من دنياك داء، وعز عليك أن فقد الدواء، وأعصرت الأمور عليك صرفا، وذاق الدهر وانكشف الغطاء، تحر لذا بقاع الشام قبرا به لله يرتفع الدعاء، فتوسل بالعقيلة وارتجيها، ففي أكنافها يحلو الرجاء، حمى علي علي من إليهم بأمر الله ينصرف القضاء، فإن شاهدت فيها الميت حيا وعاد على السقيم لها الشفاء، فلا تعجب، فإنك من تراب ومن ماء لنا ولك ابتداء، وإن الماء يحيي كل شيء، فكيف بمن هم للماء ماء.
الله.
لمن الرؤوس على الرماح جمالها، ومن النساء بين القنا أذيالها، ومن الصغار مواطئ الخيل التي من قبل لد المصطفى خيالها.
الله.
لمن الرؤوس على الرماح جمالها، ومن النساء بين القنا أذيالها، ومن الصغار مواطئ الخيل التي من قبل لد المصطفى خيالها، ومن الشفاه الذابلات نواهلا ماء الصياط ونوحها إعلالها، ومن الكرام فدوا شريعة أحمد، والشمس تنضح بالدماء زوالها، ومن الدماء السائلات على الظبا، وعلى خدودي قد جرت ما بالها، فدعني وحزني لست للقوم ناصرا، ولكنني أبكي على فوت نصرتي، وإني لا أدري أسواي على الهدى إذا لم ينح مثلي على مثل علتي. فديت بقايا السيف من كل طفلة، لا إله، فديت بقايا السيف من كل طفلة، وأم قتيل في الوغى وسبيتي، تنوح لبر في الرجال وقد خلا محل يديه من نوال ورأفتي، لقد كان يسليها عن الوجد حسنه، فباتت تسلى بعده بالأهلة، بنفس أبي الضيم ما بصرت به على جنب أخت له فدلتي. بالقرآن يذكر أخت موسى بصرت به عن جنب، أما زينب عليه السلام كيف رأت الحسين؟ كيف رأت جثمان أبي عبد الله الحسين؟ بنفس أبي الضيم ما بصرت به على جنب أخت له فدلتي، بل الخيل دلتها عليه فأبصرت على أنم ملقا أخاها فأنتي، تجول عليه العوج نهب رحاله، ورأس له من فوق موضاه صعدتي، وشيبته بالعز تقطر والدماء عليه البتول الطهر بالويل ضجتي، سبايا غداة الطف سيقت حواسرا، وما شيخها إلا علي الأئمة. تنادي زينب أباها: أبونا المرتضى ولقد سبينا، أبونا المرتضى ولقد سبينا، وأدخلنا الشئام مصفدينا، خزينا والنبي لقد خزينا، مدينة جدنا لا تقبلينا، فبالأحزان والحسرات جينا، تركنا أهلنا في الطف صرعى، لشارعة الظبا والميت مرعى، وسار بنا الظعن يبكينا وننعى، خرجنا منك بالأهل جمعا، ورجعنا بلا رجال ولا بنينا. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على.
هذا ما قاله لي أحد الرواديد محمد أبو جبارة: افهم واعقل بأنك تخدم الحسين بنفسك ولا تخدم الحسين لنفسك. فأنا أوجه هذه الرسالة أول شيء لنفسي ولكل من يطمح بخدمة الحسين، أنه يجعل الحسين، يعني يجعل نفسه خادما لأبي عبد الله الحسين، فإذا جعل ذلك الشيء سوف يرفعه الحسين مقاما عاليا إن شاء الله ويجعله من خدامه، ونسأل الله أن يحشرنا معهم في الدنيا والآخرة.
محمد وآل محمد.
والله ملا أنا يعني حكيت مع ديار من البداية، كنت حاس، كان عندي إحساس إن هالشي راح يصير.
والله البرفورمانس إن شاء الله كان شيء يسعد قلب الزهراء ويسعد قلب مولاة أم البنين، والأمر النهائي عند الحكام إن شاء الله أساتذتنا.
يعني عندك حضورك، عندك كاريزما، وما شاء الله أدائك كان مميز، يعني أبغي أفوزك، أبغي أعطيك فول مارك.
الله يحفظك يا رب.
بس سؤال مرة ثانية، إذا بتيجي بتقول لي بعد شعر لشاعرنا محمد
مرة ثانية إذا أجي، والله إذا أعيدها أحاول أطلع أكثر من شخصيتي طبيعية الشخصية.
أنت خليت حصرت حالك بأرابيك بويتري، بالشعر العربي، وأنت لا تنظم ولا تشعر.
صح.
فأنت مشروع، أنا كلمت السيد أشوفك مشروع فويس أوفر، صوت فخم، تقدر يعني على الأقل إذا حسيت صعوبة بكتابة الشعر أو نظم الشعر تقدر تتجه للكتابة، الكتابة العادية، لأن ما شاء الله عندك تمكن، عندك إيصال إحساس الكلمة جدا جميل.
والبرونسيشن هم مضبوط،
ممتاز ممتاز، ولا غلطة ولا غلطة، يعني ما شاء الله. ومحتاجين على فكرة الوسط الحسيني، عندنا شيعة قاطبة على فكرة، محتاجين الفويس أوفرز اللي يعني عندهم هذه الشخصية في تقديم الكلمة بإحساسها، مو فقط التقليدي. وأنت أشوفك مشروع فويس أوفر جدا جدا جدا ناجح. أكثر بكثير من الشعر العربي.
أول شيء هو كان حلمي أن أكون رادود أو قارئ قرآن أو شيء ما يليق يعني بقراءة القرآن أو قراءة القصائد، وكنت متأثر بوالدي لأنه عنده صوت جميل ما شاء الله، ولكن الله سبحانه وتعالى لم يمنحني ذلك الصوت الجميل. فمن كنت صغير شفت في عالم الرؤيا أنه كنت آكل تمر. قصيت هذا الحلم على والدتي وعلى شيخ أساتذة في الحوزة، فأخبروني بأنه سوف يكون لي خدمة لأبي عبد الله الحسين عليه السلام بصوتي. فحاولت أجرب أنه قدرات الصوت اللي عندي في مجال القراءة للقرآن أو مثلا القصائد اللطميات، فلن أراهن يعني ما نجحت بهن ذلك النجاح، ولكن حاولت أنه أقرأ الأشعار، فالحمد لله تم هنالك توفيق من أبي عبد الله الحسين عليه السلام.
أنا ديار، أنا راح أعطيك علامة عالية، بس أحتاج أشوف شيء ثاني إذا تجي مرة ثانية.
والله بصراحة ما أعرف إذا راح يرجعوني للراوند الثاني أو راح أتقدم للراوند الثاني أو لا.
Am I giving you a mark for the poem? The poem is not yours. It's for Muhammad al-Hirzi.
Yes.
Okay. Am I giving you a mark because of your voice? You are copying Muhammad al-Hirzi. I want Diyar al-Khuzai, the original one.
Look,
be your own. Don't be other one shadow.
لا بس تستخدم صوتك. أرجوك because I really feel like he has a
I want give mark to Diyar al-Khuzai.
أني أبوذية، أني موال، أني مستهل.
صعب.
إلهي عظم البلاء وبرح الخفاء وضاقت الأرض ومنعت السماء وأنت المستعان وإليك المشتكى وعليك المعول في الشدة والرخاء. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أولي الأمر الذين فرضت علينا طاعتهم وعرفتنا بذلك منزلتهم، ففرج عنا
يا الله
بحقهم فرجا عاجلا قريبا كلمح البصر أو هو أقرب. All together. يا محمد يا علي يا علي يا محمد اكفياني فإنكما كافيان وانصراني فإنكما ناصران برحمة محمد وآل محمد.
صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. This is exactly what we were looking for. Mullah Nazar, last comments, and of course we'll go to Syed Ammar and then we'll have to conclude. Mullah.
Yeah, so if I want to give mark now, I'm giving to something. You recited on your voice, your tune, your level. I can give you good mark. I'm giving mark now to Ustad Diyar al-Khuzai, the reciter of Dua al-Faraj.
أحسنتم. سيدنا.
Diyar, I think there's, I think there's leadership skills in you. You've got this presence. You have to now find yourself. And all of us here sitting, we all had to find ourselves at some point. Mullah Ali will say that. Okay. The rest of the judges will say that. Am I a dua reciter? Am I a radud? Am I a lecturer? What am I? I think this invaluable advice you've received from these expert judges is, you know what, you've got potential in all these areas. Look at your memory. Memorized the whole of the poem inside out. Your Arabic grammar was outstanding, pretty much perfect. Yeah. And you should be a leader for the German community. A shout out to the German Shabab as well. There's so many good Shabab over there. Well done.
Lastly, Sayyid Mason.
I want to say that your name Al-Khuzai, salam on your jad if you're from Debal Al-Khuzai. So one thing that you should work on is do your own poetry because it's in your blood. So inshallah you work on that.
Well guys, put your hands together please for Diyar Al-Khuzai.
Your recitation is done. Alhamdulillah, it's over now. I think you've done a good job.
Inshallah.
How do you feel it went?
Like I feel I can, looks like the Asatida say that I can do more from my own. But I study and learn and have my learning copy the personal. And I think I will learn about to be Diyar Khuzai, not Muhammad al-Harzi, like they say.
Inshallah, why not? We look forward to hearing your stuff, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Syed Baqir. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Manchester. The main sort of push to come into Azadari reciting is from my father, essentially. From seeing him, recite from such a young age. At first, I was shy. I was a shy young boy.
We are here with Sayyid Baqir Bukhari. Once again, mashallah. I think this episode, mashallah, everyone's dressing very, very nicely. I have to say, and you're looking very, very nice. And mashallah, your father looks very good as well, mashallah.
He's taking all the points.
Yeah. You have to give it all to him anyway. But Syed, you're a reciter. How long have you been reciting for? And kind of, I want to know what you've picked today. What was the inspiration behind it?
So, first of all, I've been reciting since the age of around 15, 16. Before that, I was a shy child who loved reciting, especially inspired by his father. But I came into reciting around 15, 16 years old, and then inshallah, mashallah, since then, I've just been keeping that going, keeping the Dazzle legacy going, and also keeping the name of Imam Hussein.
Alhamdulillah. And you mentioned something which I want to point on, is that you were very shy back in the day.
Yeah.
How did you overcome the nerves?
So it was a case where one day we were in the car and I was reciting, and my father found out I was reciting in the car. And then since then, that day, I knew that he heard me. Since then, the shyness blew away from me.
Alhamdulillah. And Dad, any final messages for your son? I know he's going to do a good job, but any messages you have for him you want to tell the people? Any special shout outs?
Well, I'm reciting for the last 30 years. And he became as a challenge to me, honestly. I think he's got very beautiful voice. It's not because he's my son. You will see when he recites, he's got beautiful things. When he performs, he'll show you. So all the best for you, son.
MashaAllah. All the best, inshallah.
كي يصلي أبناء الدنيا بالنار يكوي.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Your name?
Sayyid Baqir Bukhari.
Sayyid Baqir. Background, whereabouts do you live?
So we live in Manchester.
In Manchester. MashaAllah. And where do you recite in Manchester?
404 Joffrey Islamic Centre.
Yes.
Generally, Muhibban. We've got a lot of these English programs that I do get recalled to. So yeah, mashallah, we do have a lot.
I have to give big shout outs to all those. I'm sure they're going to re-invite you. Have you travelled outside of Manchester to recite?
Yes, so I've travelled to London before. Okay. Birmingham I've done before, Bradford.
International?
No, not international.
Would you be ready to go international to serve?
If the chance comes, then inshallah I would be ready to serve and, spread the message of Imam Hussein alayhi salam anyway.
Alhamdulillah. Well, who better than to have Sayyid Maitham to listen and to guide you on this area, inshallah. Maybe just give us an introduction about what you're going to recite.
Yeah, so for the Urdu speakers, it's called Darwaza Hussein Pe Sajda Kiye Baghair. It's written by Mir Sajjad Mir, somebody you would know. Recited originally by Mir Hassan Mir. Inshallah. So, inshallah.
Welcome, Sayyid Baqir, with a loud salawat.
Actually, the genocide against the Shias in Barajanar, especially, there's no sort of coverage there, and not a lot of people know. You can walk down the street and ask someone, they wouldn't know. And I think there's not much awareness on it, and the message should be put out there that that this is happening, and if you can donate, I would highly suggest please donate, do as much as you can, help those who are affected, and especially those who are orphans essentially, who are without their mothers, without their fathers.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Shukr Mawla.
دروازه شوف الميكروفون وهو ماسكه دروازه حسین پہ سجدہ کیے بغیر
جیو بہت اچھے
ماشاءاللہ
دروازہ حسین پہ
جیو بہت اچھا
سجدہ کیے بغیر بنتا نہیں ولی کوئی ایسا کیے بغیر
ماشاءاللہ بہت اچھا
بنتا نہیں ولی کوئی ایسا
برافو
کیے بغیر دروازہ حسین پہ سجدہ کیے بغیر
ماشاءاللہ
ماشاءاللہ
9 لاکھ سر جھکے ہیں تبسم کے سامنے 9 لاکھ سر جھکے تبسم کے سامنے اصغر نے جنگ جیت لی حملہ کیے بغیر دروازہ حسین پہ سجدہ کیے بغیر
بارک اللہ بارک اللہ
ماشاءاللہ ماشاءاللہ
عباس وہ جری ہے جو میدان
اچھی میڈ اچھی ہے جیو
جو میدان جنگ میں لڑتا ہے بازوؤں پہ بھروسہ کیے بغیر دروازہ
عجیب
حسین پہ سجدہ کیے بغیر شے سنی گا
بسم اللہ عطا ہو
عاشور والے دل یہ مجھے ماں کا حکم تھا
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
Yo, Shahzade Jiyo.
मुझे माँ का हुक्म था घर में ना आना खून का पुरसा किए
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
عجيب عجيب
برافو حسين पे
شلون قاعد يلعب
सजदा किए बगैर और गासिब फिदक का नाक रगड़ता ही रह गया गासिब फिदक का नाक रगड़ता ही रह गया
MashaAllah.
गासिब फिदक का नाक रगड़ता ही रह गया जन्नत में हुर चला गया तौबा किए बगैर
يلعب
Yo, Jazakallah.
दरवाज़ाए हुसैन पे सजदा किए बगैर दुरूद पर मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद
Wow, can I shake your hand, please?
So before I went onto the stage, I felt quite confident. Alhamdulillah, I was listening to the other reciters and watching them as well. And Alhamdulillah, the performance went well.
That was a masterclass in moving through melodies and voice. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. God bless your voice. Genuinely, God bless your voice. Mullah Nazar.
حبيبي
I feel like you were just
Syed Baqir, the best instrument is the throat of the human. It was in your hand playing with it, like a game. Yeah? The man, I know you are on the top of the mountain, yeah? The man on top of mountain didn't fall there. No, reached there. Passing difficulties to reach there. You didn't fall there. You are on the top of the mountain. بصعوبة وصل إلى هاي الحد.
Right?
Huh?
Okay.
He's reached the peak.
The peak of,
Yes.
So, very beautiful. It looks like there is auto-tune in your throat.
Wow.
You no need. If you recite in studio, you don't need any auto-tune effect.
Beautiful, well done.
Syed,
أحسنتم ولا؟
do you accept collaboration with me, with Nizar Al-Qatari?
Of course, that would be the highlight of my life. So
I like to do collaboration, inshallah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Okay?
Of course.
Inshallah.
Wallah, thank you very much. So
We'll
you've
talk
got,
about it.
From one of the judges, you've got a collaboration. Sayyid Mason?
I want to let...
No, from the
I know why. Because he wants, to take him. I know. You'll go there. Let me just start with him.
Okay.
Brother, you got something spectacular with yourself. You're skilled, mashallah. And to me, as a vocal coach for over 22 years, let me tell you, you're one of few that can play with the scale the way you were playing. Because you have the scale, the Indian Pakistani scale, and you were playing with it. You were messing around, actually.
Wow.
So, and it is a hard scale. It is one of the hardest scale globally. The melody, when I say scale, Indian scale, it's the melody. In our Arabic maqam. You were playing there like it's nothing, without any mistakes, as Mullah Nizar said. Your tune was on spot. It's like you were on auto-tune, actually.
The message I would like to put out there is to support the Shia Voice. It's a brilliant platform. The more donations you give to this organisation, the better. Again, they can keep doing this year in, year out.
MashaAllah, that was a pure talent. I congratulate you for your achievements.
Well, very quickly, in the last episode you mentioned something around vibrato, where he's...
The vibratos. He's playing with him. The vibratos, he go from alto to soprano like it's nothing, mashallah. And one beautiful thing I noticed, the technique of taking your breath. It was on the stops, like you don't mean it, but you need it. I loved it. I loved it. Fantastic. And Mullah, he was looking at me when he was taking the breaths. You saw the spots? He was picking them like he was stealing them. That was beautiful.
I'd love to hear from Sayyid Masaib.
First of all, I just want to say thank you, please. Thank you so much. You're still keeping me relevant.
How is the energy now?
Yes, you gave me so much energy, and you got full marks from me, 10 out of 10. So with 10 out of 10, can I still be nitpicky with you so you can improve? Because I'm thinking you're going.
This is the whole point of the show.
So if you're still open to criticism, even within.
Of course.
Because the guys on the left and right of me have not heard the original. So they don't have anything to compare to.
I see.
I have something to compare to.
Okay.
And you've taken a bold step because you took Mir Hassan Mir's kalam, and he's at A level, right? So to match him is very hard. And you've done a great job. And most people, they try to imitate, but you've made it your own. Right, you've made it your own. But the only thing that I always recommend to reciters is when you're doing harkats, right? When you're taking jagai, don't make it too obvious.
Which one? What do you mean?
When you're making... can I even sing, please?
Mic is
no. Okay. I'm saying when he's playing around with the notes.
Okay.
Can you do one line for me? I'll tell him exactly.
Of the antara or?
No, antara, first line. And I'll tell you exactly so that he can... Now when you're doing that, don't point it out with your fingers. Do it just with your throat, because this seems that you're trying to make it too obvious. And when something is very obvious, you get turned off. So, especially, I know the Pakistani crowd. It's like, oh, this guy thinks he's a maestro or something. So when you're doing that, you want to hold back on it. Do it, but just do it with. See, one person, a poet has told me, a poet and a composer has told me, कलाम में जगहें होनी चाहिए, लेकिन सिर्फ जगह नहीं होनी चाहिए. जगहें हर वक्त अच्छी नहीं लगती, unnecessary भी होती हैं कभी-कभी. Sometimes it's too much.
Okay.
So tone it a little bit down so you focus on the words. I like मीड आपने लगाई थी, half note गिराया था. You did a half note, very, like he was saying, you're playing around with it. I loved it, but don't make it too blatant, obvious.
The melodies are different, so maybe because they won't understand it as much better than obviously Sayyid Masaib, hence why he's the Pakistani judge and he takes on board the Pakistani reciters. So I think it's just a case of the melodies being a bit different, and obviously with Sayyid Masaib, he knows he's worked with a lot of ustads in Pakistan, so it's more of a case of, just the melodies are different.
Okay, fantastic.
Inshallah. These are my words. You can do whatever you want, inshallah.
Ahsantum, Sayyid Masaib. Lastly, Sayyid Ammar.
Behind the scenes of the Shia Voice, one of the places we have always considered that Shia Voice could take center stage is Manchester. Okay. And that's because it's a thriving community and has been a pillar of the Muslim community for well over 50 years. And this is an example of one of the graduates of the Manchester Islamic Societies. Very well done.
Guys, put your hands together, please, for Syed Baqir.
What a performance. What a performance, mashallah. Your high pitches, your low pitches, where you're playing with your voices. Mashallah, you're up there, mashallah. I want to know, when it comes to your preparation or your practice maybe, how do you go about doing that?
So we do have a regular riyazat, we call it, practice at home with my father, going through the different scales, making sure that we're using reciting the kalam in a unique way, not being exactly the same as how it was originally recited, as the judges said. So that's normally the way we go about it. So just being unique, finding different melodies and, incorporating that into the kalam. So it's not just one melody that we use multiple, and then, that's generally how we do it.
Wow, mashallah. Dad wasn't lying when he said that you're going to wow us, and I think you've done exactly that, mashallah. Amazing job, keep it up.
A fantastic effort from Syed Baqir, who gave us a beautiful, beautiful recitation where, as the judges were saying, he was playing around with the melodies like he owns it.
السلام عليكم. اسمي السيد علي الوداعي من البحرين. عمري 20 سنة. طبعا جيت لشيعة فويس لأن شفت إنه شيء مميز، برنامج مميز. يعني ما حصلت مثله كإنتاج كحكام، فحبيت إني أشارك ونشوف شلون الوضع هنا.
You're about to go on stage. I wanted to ask, obviously you recite in other majalis. Do you think there's any difference to those majlis out there compared to now going on a stage and reciting with the lights and with all the people watching you?
It's all the same because we do this for Imam Hussein. But here we have another level, another audience, another fans here. So maybe it's a little bit different, but you can say it's all for Imam Hussein.
Of course, it's all for Imam Hussein. Inshallah khair. Wish you the best, inshallah.
السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم. ما شاء الله سيد. من وين سيد؟
من البحرين.
ما شاء الله.
واو بحرين ما شاء الله.
ما شاء الله من بربار العريقة.
صحيح.
أنعم وأكرم. أنعم وأكرم. So you came all the way from Bahrain just to participate in this show?
Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet. I mean, that's so sweet. You come from the east to the west.
Thank you.
That's amazing. So what do you have for us, Syed, tonight?
Latmiya.
Okay.
And I hope to have more time to do Thur Bahrani from
MashaAllah. What Thur are you choosing tonight to perform?
Thur Bahrani, يعني معروف. إن شاء الله يعجب الحب.
What is your style? So your style is Bahrani, pure Bahrani?
No, لا.
Sorry, a question. Bahrani, the new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one, bravo.
Bravo.
Old is gold, always. Old is gold. Okay.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Yalla, looking forward, Syed, to listening to whatever you have for us tonight.
صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. البحرين أقدر أقول عنها كربلاء الثانية. عندنا في كل فريق، نسميه فريق يعني بلوك نيبرهود. عندنا حسينيتين ممكن في نفس المكان تحصل حسينيتين 3 حسينيات. مواكبنا طبعا في المنامة في كل القرى نطلع. عندنا مواكب كبيرة. كانت تريدني أنسى وبطل الناح ونيني اخذ ذكراك من قلبي واخذ صورتك من عيني. أيام العشت وياك
أناغيك وتناغيني
الله
كنت لي سلوتي واليوم بعدك من يسليني
الله.
وهذا حال زينب
سلام الله عليها
إلى أن حانت وفاتها فرأت طيرا عند رأسها وقالت يا طير بجناحك أود الليلة مرسالي يا طير اخذ دموعي واصل بيها للغالي يا طير قل بغربتي وطيفك جبالي يا طير يا طير يا طير القرب موت يدور عزازه يا طير القرب موت يدور عزازه اخوك المنية عازته عازه اصرخ يا الوفي ما يوم تتجازى اصرخ يا الوفي ما يوم تتجازى ترى نعش الغريبة يريد جنازة ترى نعش الغريبة يريد جنازة
ما شاء الله
يا ريت قل لو خذ الدمع على جنحانك يا ريت تطلع روح زينب بين ذرعانك يا ريت قبل الموت اشوفا برغ العالي يا طير يا طير يا طير اخذ العتب والريحان دهايا يا طير اخذ العتب والريحان دهايا صيح بكربلاء خوان ما عدها يا هل زينب ترى زينب لوحدها يا هل زينب ترى زينب لوحدها ما حد يمها غير الدمعة بخدها ما حد يمها غير الدمعة بخدها حنيت لذيك القعدة والأيامنا الحلوة حنيت لسنين المحنة ولمة الخوة حنيت شوف الطولة خي واقف قبالي يا طير يا طير وبقيت على هذا الحال حتى ذكرت الحسين يوم اللي ركبوها على تلك الناقة والحسين مرمي على تراب كربلاء محزوز الراس من القفا وقالت يردون نسافر يا بعد أهلي ونخلي يا ريت من قبل السفار نقعد نواري هذا الفراق وين يا ابن امي لاقيك لا تقول خلتني العزيزة بغير تجفيك الله يرحم العطية يقول هالسفر يا ابن امي صعب والحادي اصعب حرمة ما تقدر لو خفقها الصوت تنحب وما لا تتنخي على الكرار تنسى والدرب شملاه بلا رايح ولا جاء لو طاحت الطفلة يا خويا امتحن بيها ما حد يسكتها ولا يشفق عليها ما غير حد ضعونا بصوته يجيها والرمة تنهى وتنتخي ولا تشوف حماك
أحسنت
عديت يعني اللي أفضل اللي عندي بس إن شاء الله يكون الحكام عجبهم الأداء.
سيد حبيبي طيب الله أنفاسك أول شيء you did a majlis for us actually
ما شاء الله yes.
يعني the vibes it was like a raw majlis it was and I forgot for a second that we were on a show to be honest والله يعني even the feeling got carried away with the vibe I couldn't really concentrate on the technicalities at first then snap back to the reality. Anyways, your performance is outstanding for the style Thur you're choosing. It's amazing. I loved it. There's a bit of issues like tuning issues, out of tune. Not that much, not that bad. Nothing like a deal breaker or whatever. But I would say. The vibe, the spirit you have, the presence you have is the spirit of the raw vocalist, Shia vocalist. I loved it. You are pure. You know, you're not trying to pretend to be anyone. You're not trying to imitate anyone. Then it's followed by Thur al-Bahrani Na'i. It wasn't on the spot, to be honest. I wish you didn't do it. It was good because you have the voice.
طبعا الطريقة البحرانية معروفة وكل المجالس في البحرين يعني المجلس اللي ما يقرأ الطريقة البحرانية من اللي ما يقرأ بالبحراني يعني ما يعتبر قارئ يعني في الماتم أصلا.
You have the voice, you have the charisma for it, and of course you're Bahrani, but that wasn't 100% what I wanted to listen from you. I mean, if you could end up with only the qasida, I'd love it. Anyways, you're amazing. You're amazing, to be honest, and let's take the other fellow judges say what they say. I don't want to say a lot because I'm Bahraini, so that's gonna be like,
Beautiful, you took us to Bahrain, you took us to the golden period.
Golden era, yeah.
Rahmatullah ala Mulla Atiyah.
Rahmatullah alayh.
Beautiful, everything is good. I will give you very good mark, yeah? Sure. But there is two things I want to tell you, just for you. Yeah, but I give you good mark. I'm telling you, it's for you.
Okay.
Recitation was good. In the end, when you started reciting Na'i, why you said, why you mix between Fusha and Ammi? بقيت على هذا الحال إلى يوم اللي ركبوها على الناقة.
This is Bahrani ملا. This is ملا. This is this is the اسلوب البحراني. This is the اسلوب البحراني. They use it a lot. الملالي الخطاطيب البحرنا they use it a lot. صح. شيخ أحمد العصفور he use it a lot.
أحمد العصفور it doesn't affect on the grade. Yeah. Why you didn't choose an easy choral, at least to entrap the people? Yeah, it happens to me. It happens to me sometimes. I go with very beautiful qasida, and I believe that, and even, I mean, the qasida is exactly as the audience want. مثلا, if I go to Bahrain, I recite Bahraini. If I go to Iraq, I recite Iraqi. But I get surprised that they don't want participate to the choral. What I do? Change it to Husainan wa Husainan wa Husainan. Something easy. Let people say. You have to capture them. You have to, try always to choose for the next time. Inshallah, you will be in next time. Inshallah. For the next time, try to choose something very easy. Jawab. Everyone can say. Okay. Ya Hussein is in any word. Ya Hussein.
Fantastic.
أنصح أي أحد إنه عنده الفرصة إنه يجي، يعني ما بيخسر شيء، بالعكس فرصة جميلة حتى لو ما فزت، حتى لو ما وصلت بعيد. كفاية إنك تخدم الإمام الحسين برا بلدك بعيد عن أهلك، لكن تجربة فريدة من نوعها.
For us Pakistanis, we're a bit lost when we hear this, but I'm going to ask the producers to please put subtitles so we can translate this. For me, your voice brings me to the sounds of Arba'in, and we hear this.
It's so raw.
Yes. MashaAllah, you did a good job.
أحسنتم سيد ميسم الناصي. Dr. Syed Ammar.
I'd just like to say, I'd love to kiss your hand as a 19-year-old who's come all the way from Bahrain to London. Honestly, you've come all this way. You could have been doing so many other things in your teenage years, and look at you. You want to serve the religion of Islam. It's something amazing. And a shout out to the Bahraini community, because we have so many supporters, so many followers in Bahrain, and they just keep churning out, as we have with Mullah Hussein and others, so many great reciters. So keep going, inshallah, and we're fully behind you.
Inshallah. Anything you want to say to the judges? Any last comments?
Thank you for your words.
Barakallah. Thank you, Habib.
Put your hands together, please, for Syed Ali Al-Wedaie.
Extend your home or convert your loft. Need planning permission or want to remove a wall in your home? Log Creation has you covered. If you want a build team to complete your construction project, get in touch.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear viewers of Imam al-Hussein TV, without your support, this channel would never be a success. Many of you have benefited from what is really a university of knowledge. Lectures, interactive programs, and of course the Shia voice. The coverage that one receives in the holy month of Muharram and Safar, of course, from the land of Karbala is witnessed by millions around the world and is vital in the upbringing of our children and the health of our households and our communities. We need your generous support. With your support, there could be more documentaries. With your support, there could be more programs. With your support, Shia voice may come to your community, but we cannot continue this without your generous donations. In this holy month of Ramadan, a month of charity, a month of giving, a month of generosity, come together, join us on Imam al-Hussein TV and generously donate as you always have done, so we may continue to provide programs which serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and of course the holy household.
السلام عليكم. ما شاء الله. جيتك هلا هلا بيك هلا. بابا وين؟
بابا ميت.
بابا ميت رحمة الله عليه. ميت، شنو سبب وفاة بابا؟
كهرب.
لا إله إلا الله.
ايش قد تشتاق لماما وبابا؟
هواية؟
ايه. ايش قد تشتاقين لبابا حبيبي؟ هواية يعني ايش قد؟
هواية فرق.
He is really happy to see you, he says. وإن شاء الله تجي تشوفنا مرة ثانية.
إيه.
Every donation you give will have an impact on them. Let these smiles last longer and longer.
Transforming tears into triumphs. Sponsor an orphan and be the hero of their story.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein Charity.
Well, that's that. We are now, Mullah Rashid, you're next to me. And I hope everything went well at the back, the backstage. We're now towards the end of the program, so we're going to welcome on the contestants, the 6 contestants, and we'll find out who made it through to the semi-finals. So please put your hands together for the 6 contestants for today. Okay, please, can you dim the lights? Over to you, Dr. Syed Ammar.
It was a really competitive episode, and you took us from laughter to tears, and each and every one of you should be very proud. And I appreciate those of you who've come from far and wide, especially coming from Bahrain and coming from Germany, and all of you who've come from across the UK. 3 of you have gone through from this particular episode. And those who haven't, please do not take it in a difficult way, and don't take it in a way which can be seen as negative. It was really tough.
Yeah.
The first of you who has gone through is Syed Abbas Naqvi. MashaAllah.
Round of applause, guys. Well done. Syed Hur, can you come forward, please? Thank you.
And the second to go through is Syed Ali al-Wedaie. MashaAllah. Syed Ali, come through.
No. This is really tough.
In terms of the rest of you, you were unbelievable. And I really thank each and every one of you. Baqir, your reciting was excellent. I thank you for coming, really, and you being superb. Diyar as well. And I look at Ali, Asghar and Muhammad, and I think we've got a bright future with our youth around the world. But there is only one who will go through from all 4 of you, and that is Syed Baqir. MashaAllah.
That's it. Please step forward. And there you have it, guys. Please, a bit more energy for your semi-finalists for this round. Ahsantum. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Syed Baqir, what a performance, and you're through to the next round. How are you feeling?
Alhamdulillah, I feel very, very good. Just seeing the reciters recite as well. Alhamdulillah, it's to be part of this amazing platform is just an honor, big honor.
I mean, the judges mentioned your stage presence. Like, mashallah, you're a lot taller than I'm not short. I promise you, I'm not a short guy. But anyway, taking the feedback from the judges, how are you going to go into the next round?
Just taking the words from the judges. Sayyid Meeson mentioned a few points regarding obviously the hand gestures maybe. So inshallah, if take those that feedback and utilize it into the practices that we were doing inshallah towards the semi-finals, and inshallah we'll see what happens.
MashaAllah, I do like the outfit. We got a beautiful. Anyone who's from Pakistan knows this is what you wear to a night out and everything like that. What are you gonna be wearing next? And what's the outfit going to be saying for the next event?
I'm not seeing the wardrobe yet, so let's see that first, and then whatever colour I decide on that day, it'll be a lot brighter than this, I reckon, since it is Rajab. So I think that I'll come up with something like that.
It's a victory for Manchester tonight. Well done, Syed Baqir. Inshallah, I will see you in the next one.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Why I called Bonnie Lad. We made it, did it for Newcastle for the tune. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I was about to cry tears of excitement. I was shaking of excitement. I'm so thankful. Allahumma barik, alhamdulillah for everything. Whatever Allah gives me, alhamdulillah.
All our contestants, congratulations on such wonderful performances from each and every one of you on this very stage.
And to those who did not make it through to the semi-finals, please don't be sad. Yes, don't be sad. You all did very well. And you showed your love and your commitment for the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. And that is the most important thing of all.
Exactly. So, can we please give a round of applause to all our semi-finalists? Join us next time to see who else will be going through to the next batch of semi-finals. Thank you very much. Take care and good night.
Assalamu alaikum, Syed Ammar. Shia Voice, episode 3. How was it?
Oh, brilliant. Syed Hur, he done the Geordies proud. He represented Newcastle. Honestly, I was saying that when he came on stage, I did not expect to see that phenomenal performance. He was brilliant. I just met his parents now. The whole family is down here. And that's the beauty of these episodes. You see family and friends and the community coming together in these difficult times. Brilliant lecture. And you guys, trust me, look forward to this one.
Was it a case of, mistaken identity or looks can be deceiving? And furthermore, we've had some really, really good lecturers and we're only on the 3rd episode.
I know. The lecture fraternity, they're doing great. And I'm just looking forward to see how they do in the forthcoming rounds. And even in one of the episodes, there's been, a couple of other lecturers who just missed out, and it happens. But, well done, Syed Hur.
هنا كربلاء أرض فداء للحسين. دوربینی یک درست کنید. اوکی. پیامی در جهان تنین انداز می شود.
In 5 languages.
करोड़ों दिलों की जान करबलाए मुअल्ला से आपके हाजिर खिदमत है.
İmam Hüseynin mesajın İmam Hüseynin ülkəsindən sizlərə paylaşırıq.
With your support, the message of Karbala reaches far and wide, sharing the legacy of Imam Hussein alayhi salam all around the world. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Imam Hussein TV. My dear brothers and sisters, respected viewers, this is Welcome to Karbala.
Streamline your business with Axia Computer Systems Ltd, trusted in global IT solutions since 1994. From expert IT support to hardware and software sales, we keep your systems running smoothly. Partnering with industry leaders like Cisco, HP, and Microsoft, we deliver tailored solutions. Whether in the UK or beyond, Axia is here for you. Call or visit axia.co.uk. Let us handle your IT so you can focus on what truly matters.
As lovers of the Ahlul Bayt, we all have an inclination to the epitome of love. when we rejoice, when times are hard. Whatever stage of life we are in, we all yearn to be in one special place. We all wish to visit the blessed shrine of Imam al-Hussein in the holy city of Karbala. Not all of us have the blessing to visit the shrine of Imam Hussein, but there is still a way to experience the sights and sound of the blessed land of Karbala in the comfort of your own homes.
We call upon you, dear viewers, to support us in our financial costs to help bring the Holy Land of Karbala beaming into your homes. You can support us with a monthly donation of just $50 or £30. We are your gateway to Karbala. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Imam Hussein TV3.
These orphans need your help and require your assistance. Don't let any of these orphans go hungry this Ramadan. Please donate.
Don't let this be the end. Keep the hope alive.